Hello, family. This is KFK Renee's Garden. We are out here in the garden today. We are going to be doing our usual garden live. I will not be on here long. I started a little bit earlier because we're going to be in the triple digits until next week, and y'all know I ain't about that heat. So I do have to get some watering done out here, and so came out here to get my stuff done, set up my umbrella and all that stuff for my plant babies, so they can get through this heat. I hope everyone is doing okay today. Let's see. Hey, Dee's Garden, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Getting ready to put on my garden shoes so I can get started, y'all. I'm going to turn this water on over here and start watering, y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't know what you guys' weather is, but baby, the weather is ridiculous. I'm glad you are doing okay. The weather is ridiculous. Yesterday it was 103. Oh my gosh, I had umbrellas and shade cloths everywhere trying to shade these plants. Some of them I know I'm just going to have to pull them. Well, thank God for the rain. I wish we were getting some rain, but hey, Shantae, how are you? Thank you for being here. I wish we were getting some rain. You see the sun already starting to pop out. I had to put some shade cloths up over there just to block some sunlight from the chickens over there too. I don't want you guys to fall over. This tripod is not allowing me to be great right now. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and flip you guys around. Hold on just a second. There we go. Oh, you said it's been dry lately? Yeah, it's terrible here right now. I am in Southern California, Zone 10B, so it's super dry and super hot right now. Um, yeah, I'm not feeling this heat at all. Yeah, I think it's supposed to cool down. I think it said next week, so it's going to cool down next week. I think maybe like Thursday, it'll be like in the 80s. This tripod is being ridiculous right now. It keeps wanting to fall over. All right, let me set it on the concrete for now, 'cause I don't have time to keep fooling with it. Hey, Drell, what is going on? I am out here in the garden and the tripod over here won't let me be great. Oh, well, look, I would be thankful for the 80s if I can get that, but we're in the triple digits. I have to go over there and set up that umbrella. So give me a second. I just set up the umbrella over by my collard trees because I came out here the other day and my poor collards were out here drooping. And I had watered like 3 times. Hey, Joji, what is going on? I will turn the camera back around. I had watered like 3 times the other day. It was so doggone hot. Hey, Susanna, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So I have a lot of new followers, and I appreciate you guys all. Returning followers, new followers, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Let me get my stool so I can sit down. I'm gonna sit for a second. I oh goodness, I was up late. I had a premiere going late last night after midnight. Why? I don't know, because I was up. So I don't know what's going on with this tripod. but it is not allowing me to be great. It wants to keep falling over. So I was still laughing at Drell yesterday about the aphids, and I think it's the yard birds that come through. They come through and they're all over your containers and your raised beds and all of your stuff. I think they bring half those pests to the garden. So that's just my thought. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this thing. I don't know why it doesn't want to sit level. All right, there we go. All right, it's level for now. So anyway, yeah, I have a lot going on out here. So I did have to cut back on some of those. The mangoes are doing good, Shani. It's starting to get new foliage on it. The guava, it has a lot of fruit on it. It's getting new foliage on the plant. But look, I'm not trying to grow leaves. I want the fruit. So I'm gonna need the fruit to hurry up and grow to size so I can eat them. So yeah, um, I don't know what's going on with that, but I guess we'll just wait and see. I may have to just pull them off, and then next, what is it, next spring, then wait for them to come in again. The avocado has got buds on it, so those are starting to bud. So hopefully I'll get some avocados. Um, I'm hoping for a whole lot of things next spring because all these plants have been here. I'm hoping to get some of those doggone pomegranates. I do have the pomegranate tree. It has started yellowing. I think it was so much stuff in that area. Um, oh, you said they take forever to ripen. I need for them to grow to size, Shani. They still. It looks like they might be getting a little bit bigger since I moved them from that 3-gallon container to the 15. But I'm like, come on, let's grow, y'all. Let's grow. But yeah, a lot of those citrus fruits and tropical fruits, it take them a while to ripen. I have some grapefruits back there that are big. Um, it's crazy how in my area we started having issues with our citrus, and the blood orange tree is kind of slow. So I think I got fruit on that tree like twice, and that was it. But the grapefruit they have been putting out since I got the tree. So now I have to get these banana plants together, and I think it's like 9 plants in that container now. Let's see, you have 2 little fruits on your pink guava, one on your Mexican cream. Yeah, I have. Oh, it's a ton on there. It's a ton. This one is a strawberry, and it's a ton of little fruits on there. So I'm thinking that's probably the issue. Maybe I need to take some of them off, and then maybe I'll get better success with that one. But these bananas, I don't know how long I've been having these banana plants. I need these banana plants to do something. I know once I separate them, they probably will. I planted one. It's a Cavendish dwarf banana plant, and I put it in a half whiskey barrel, and so it put out all these babes, and I'm like, goodness. And I do, Shawnee, you know what? I do a lot of homemade fertilizers, the compost tea and stuff. I do the chicken poop, um, comfrey tea that I made. What I like about the comfrey tea, I didn't get a chance to show you guys. When that breaks down in that bucket of water, it breaks all the way down to liquid. So I do like that. I'm getting ready to start another batch of that tea. That is a really good fertilizer, you guys. So I have a lot of comfrey plants. So what I'm going to do is I have a lot of babes that are growing in one of these raised beds over here. I'm gonna take them and plant them with all my trees. So I have one in there with the lime, and the lime is doing really good. So I know in spring I'll probably get a lot of fruit on that one. So I am happy about that. Because initially I was having issues with that lime tree, and I think it was because when I first started it, um, this container over here is so big. Hold on, let me turn you around. That raised bed. Let's see. That raised bed right there. Hey, growing what I eat. How you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. that raised bed right there had I put wood at the bottom, and so it's doing really, really good now. It started breaking down, and you know how the soil level starts to drop, and I was like, shoot, what is going on with this tree? And the leaves started turning yellow. But I added some citrus soil in there. I added some Epsom salt, and look, it's doing good. And I have at the bottom there, you see that comfrey plant. It's growing wild, so I'm going to prune that up, and that's what I'm going to add to that bucket to make more fertilizer. But it's doing really good, and you see that I have to replant that. That's a mess. It's like 9 plants in there now. So that's a half whiskey barrel. Hey, Jared, thank you for being here. So I'm going to have to separate all those plants. I'm only going to keep probably 3 of them, and then the others I'm going to give them away because that's just too much. So I'm hoping that my family members here will want a banana tree or banana plant. I know I have a couple of family members that want one, so I have to start spreading love. Let them have some of these banana plants and let them spread out in their yard. But yeah, I have to separate those. I plan on moving. I have a rose bush back here. It's a yellow rose. It's a tree rose, and I love it. It's so beautiful. But at the same time, hey Jordan, how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate the share. At the same time, it's so top heavy and it's leaning, and I'm like, yeah, and it's taking up too much real estate. So I think I want to plant one of these fruit trees in there. I can't eat the roses, but the fruit I can eat. So I'm trying to keep all my fruit in containers, but some of them I definitely want to put them in the ground. My blood orange is in the ground. Um, so anyway, I guess I'll take you guys around so you guys can see what's going on in the garden. So I'll give you guys a quick share. So these are my trees. Um, Most of them are dwarfs. This one is not a dwarf. That's the guava, and as you can see, there's a lot of fruit on here. So I just need for them to either start growing or I'm gonna have to start pulling them off. I just think it's too many on there. You said, have I tried placing one of the bananas in the ground? I have not. Hey, Miss OG, I have not placed them in the ground. I kind of didn't want to do that now that I see they spread like that. Mama's handprint, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So I think I had so much stuff on this patio that they were all crowded, and that's why I started moving stuff. And I'm making space to move. I'm probably going to move this pomegranate too, or I might leave that one there because it kind of blocks the chicken's window from all that sunlight and heat. And they like it when it's dark in there. So the pomegranate is doing better. It was a lot of leaves that were dying off on that one too. But now that I moved some of this stuff out of this area, it seems to be doing just fine. I did add more soil to that container because you know the soil level will drop in those containers. Those are dwarf trees, you guys. The lime is a semi-dwarf, and that's why it's in this big raised bed here. I needed for that to have more space, and plus I wanted as many limes as I could possibly get. Um, this one is a peach. It's a honey bay peach, and the one behind it is a nectar Z. Those are dwarfs. That's a nectarine. Those are delicious. The peaches I didn't get any of because the squirrels ate those, but I did get the nectarines. They were delicious. Yeah, it's hard to find citrus in my area, but I was able to find that one, and I was happy to find it. So this one is blueberry. It is done for the season. The raspberries over here are done. Um, these are blueberries back here. And then the pink lemonade blueberry, that's the only one that's still given right now. So happy about that. I plant ginger all throughout the garden. So this is ginger in this container, and you can pretty much grow ginger anywhere. So I put ginger in the container. I took down my green stalk, as you can see. Um, it was so much stuff going in there that just was not doing well. I put my thyme over there in that little container by itself. That's the only thing I kept. Everything else had to go. And then when I took it apart, I found a bunch of slugs underneath the tiers. I was like, see, I don't have time for that. Hey, Country Hustle, what's going on? Thank you for being here. This is my fave, my African blue basil. You see the bees are already out here getting to work. Um, this one right here is lemon verbena. I'm going to have to repot that one. That one likes a large container. They get big. So I'm probably going to put that in a 7-gallon container, maybe even a little bigger this time. Over here, I have the Cuban oregano. That Cuban oregano is the truth, you guys. It spreads a lot. I have pruned this up so many doggone times, and still I just pruned it up and it's spreading. So, but it is wonderful. I love it. I do have some bell pepper plants over here. I have the chocolate beauty, the dragonfly, and the ivory. They were struggling a little bit. Something was eating them. And so I had to get them sprayed up with some BT, but they're doing fine now. This plant is about done. This one puts out so many pretty peppers. This one is the basket of fire. I did not start this one from seed. I got this one from the nursery. I love it. Yeah, that Cuban oregano, it looks like a succulent, you know. So and they just grow so nicely. I really love that Cuban oregano. Definitely, definitely great to have in the garden. This is all the comfrey, and this comfrey is spreading. And by the way, you guys, if you want to drop your channel links, please type KAY and it will drop your channel links. That way, if anybody's passing through, they can connect with you. Um, so I have more comfrey babes that are growing in here. So I'm waiting on these. These are growing really good though. Waiting on them to get a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to add them to my trees. Hey, Odoms, what's going on, you guys? Everybody connect with each other if you have not already. I do need to do some harvesting as well, so I'm gonna try to get that done. Hey, Frugal, I didn't plan on being here long. Jamia has um, a premiere that's going to be starting, I believe, at nine o'clock my time. I'm not sure where she is on the if she's Eastern, but I know it's 9 o'clock my time, and so I wanted to be there to support her premiere. So this one right here is, gosh, I forgot already. Oh my goodness. Look, when you forget what you're growing. Okay. Oh, I have a tag in here. Bee Balm, you guys. I got that one from the nursery. This one is in a 3-gallon container. So I like to make my own teas. I like to make my own spices. So a lot of things that I have out here, like all the basils and the rosemary, and I have a bunch of sage back there. Um, I have thyme. I like to make my own teas and spices. So saves me some money. I pretty much grow all of my, I'm going to say not all, but majority of my produce. So, like, bell peppers, onions, garlic, um, and like I said, all the herbs, my kale, kale, that stuff grows all year round, kale and collards and stuff. I have the trees because I can keep those all year round and don't have to worry about replanting them. Those are some collard trees, and yeah, they are out of control, you guys. So I think when it cools down, I'm going to go ahead and prune these down as much as I can. So we'll see how that goes. And oh my gosh, do you see that? Something chewed the whole top off this. Do you see that? Wow. Okay. Something ate the whole top of that tree. Goodness. And that was not like that last night when I was out here. So this pineapple sage, love, love, love it. Smells so good, and I love having it in my tea as well. Um, this okra, I think these are just about done. I think the heat has kicked their butt, so the okra right here is just about done. These peppers in here are just about done. These are some more collard trees. So these are the blue collards at the bottom here. Hey, Maritza, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me move this umbrella some. And these are the purple collards. So they are really tall now. These, I'm going to say, are about, they have to be about 7 feet now, these collard trees. When I got them, they were really small and kind of scrawny, but they are really doing good. I have a lot of African blue basil all throughout the garden. The reason I plant it out here is because it grows these beautiful blooms on there, and the bees stay on them, and so they pollinate a lot of my stuff, like if I have my squash out here, or the okra, or peppers, or whatever. So I do love that. I use BT Odoms a lot of the times, but that looks like something else ate the whole top of that off. I don't even think that was um, any bugs. That had to be like a doggone squirrel or something. But I'm like, I mean, ate the whole top. It was like they just took the whole top off and nothing else could get to it. So it would have to be some critter. Maybe that's why my dog was out here acting crazy last night. The African blue basil, I use the leaves and the blooms. So what I do is, here's some right here. So I'm going to come out here and cut this off. I probably can do it right now just so I can show you if I can get this thing to stay level. Okay, so I'll tilt you guys down. Let me get, it said maybe a deer. I don't have deer here, thank God. If I had deer, I probably wouldn't have no crop out here. Yeah, I pretty much use all of it. Hey, Growing with Hudson, how are you? Thank you for being here. Yep, I pretty much use all of it. Oh, sorry, fam. It fell over. Mm. This just makes no sense. This tripod will not allow me to be great. Okay, let me see if I can steady it. I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway, hopefully it'll stay there for a second, you guys. Sorry about that. So anyway, so I just come in and cut it just like this. Gee, mama, what's going on? Come in and cut it just like this. That's where you get your seeds and everything, these blooms here. So the seeds will come in there as well. So I just cut some off and I boil it. I can't remember. Oh, that was last night. I did a premiere last night where I was telling how I make the basil tea. So but I use several different things. I use basil. I'll use African blue basil. I'll use holy basil, a couple of 1 inch pieces of ginger because I make a big pot. I use a cinnamon stick, lemon, honey. I put in a pot of water. I let it boil for let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then I turn it down and let it simmer for a half an hour. And then I just turn it off and let it cool, and there's my tea. So I absolutely love it, but I may as well cut some more of these blooms off. I'm going to leave some of them, the ones that are closer to this acorn squash over here. I'm going to leave those so the bees will be more inclined to go over there and then go to those squash because they love these blooms. Yep, so That's all you got to do, Shawnee. It's real simple to make that tea. Not hard at all, and it's delicious. And you can add other things in there too. You can add your bee bombs and your um, your pineapple sage, whatever other herbs or whatever you want to put in there. So that squash down there, I hope that it's getting pollinated good. I didn't see no. It was so hot yesterday. It was 103. I didn't see not one bee over there. So okay, I see the bees going in the flowers now. Thank you, Lord. So the bees are going in those squash flowers now. So I'm happy about that. So that one is the acorn squash. I planted the acorn squash in there because it's spread, so it's keeping that soil cool for that tomato plant too. And you can plant them together, the tomato and the squash. They are both part of the nightshade family. Hey, Jacob, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I put some cilantro back there too. One thing I'll say about the cilantro, you guys, I hardly ever see bugs or anything on cilantro here too. I hardly ever see any insects on cilantro. I guess the smell that it gives off, maybe the pests don't like it. I don't know. But I never have insects on that. And another plant that I never have insects on, the celery. Oh, you're starting to get cool weather? We're getting cool weather at night, more like in the middle of the night. You said your cilantro didn't germinate. I ended up getting these from the nursery, but the cilantro is tricky. So usually with cilantro, because they will put out a lot of seeds too, once they start going to seed. So what I do is I take them and I do the paper towel method. So you just dampen a paper towel, put the seeds in a paper towel, and put it in a Ziploc bag, and then put it in a dark place, and they will germinate. And then I plant them out. That works really well for cilantro. Because I have the same issue with spinach, and I have to do the same thing with spinach. Right? No, I never see insects on cilantro. I guess it's that strong smell that it has, but I absolutely love cilantro. Gives all your food like a nice fresh taste. I put it in salads, beans, soups. I love cilantro. A lot of people don't like the flavor, but I love it. You see, I have that shade cloth up there to cover those new plants that I got. I think I showed those um, on my live. I did a pop up earlier in the week. It's just a few jalapeno plants and another, what is that one? Yellow crooked neck squash that I put out here. So I'm gonna put my umbrella back because it's already starting to get hot over here. So I wanted to shade my collard trees because the other night I came out here. Sorry, you guys. Came out here and they were drooping. So don't want that. So I was trying to keep them shaded. I'm gonna move from over here and grab some of these cherry. Oh, this one is really full. And see, I have that sage over there too. I have sage in some containers as well. Thank you for being here. I love cilantro too, juicing with Jay. The flavor does not bother me at all. This one, I need to harvest more from it. Um, it's a lot on this. This is that Italian basil. You said it's a soapy taste. I absolutely love it. I guess you just have to be a lover of that taste. I don't have a problem with it at all. I hear people say the same about arugula. They just cannot stand the flavor, and I absolutely love it. I think it's because it's that spicy flavor. I'm vegetarian, so it just adds extra something to my food. So, so I love it. I guess I have to hold the tripod, y'all. So I'm working with one hand. So I'm just gonna cut some of this basil off. This is the Italian basil. And I'll do the same with this basil also. I'll make teas with it, but I love it because this Italian basil gives you those nice big leaves. Joy of the garden, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Gives you those nice big leaves. So I'll use these in my salads as well because I don't make like a lot of like Italian food or anything. I'm not really a big pasta eater, so but I love it. And you know, you can make pestos and all kinds of stuff with it, but I use it mostly for teas and my salads. I'll put them in my, if I eat eggs, I'll put them in my eggs. You said you had cilantro in your crib as a baby. See, cilantro pulls toxins from the body. Come on, Odoms. Yep, and you can put that stuff in your smoothies. The best flavor in your smoothies, um, you can put cilantro in there and that basil flavor. Oh my goodness. I will put basil in my fruit smoothies. So good, you guys. If you have not tried it, you should try it. There's so much I got to do out here, you guys. That's why I had to cut some of those live streams. The shorts, you know, isn't a problem, but some of those live streams can be exhausting. Um, you know, having to interact and you know work the chats and then do whatever it is that you're doing. So I had to cut those back, you guys, and give myself a break because this time of year the garden is super busy for me. Um, and see, there's some okra over there. I have to take the okra off these plants. That's the Annie Oakley okra. And see, I have more African blue basil. I keep it all throughout. So thank you, Jacob. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna grab this okra over here as well. Okay, you said if the taste is funny, something is off within your system, and cilantro is drawing it out. Okay, got it, got it. Yeah, I love cilantro. Love, love, love it. That eggplant that I have over there is doing crazy good. So I do need to do some more of the sugar and yeast because I'm trying to keep everything going and trying to get as much off these plants as I can before they start, you know, going to seed or whatever. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I have to hold this tripod. Lord, yeah, this tripod is different, and I started to use my phone for the live because that tripod is a little bit more steady. But the one that you use your tablet for, to me, it's not that steady. So you definitely have to have that one on level ground. So, and of course, I'm over here on the grass, so it's not that level. So I'm over here grabbing these cherry tomatoes off the plant. The grapevines, I see that they're starting to die back. So that's good because these vines have gone crazy, you guys. So I'm definitely going to be pruning a lot of those canes up. It was just taking up way too much of everything. It's growing on top of the canopy. You see that? That is crazy. I'm like, you already have the trellis that goes across. Like, do you really need all that real estate? But apparently it does. This is the avocado. So this one is a hybrid avocado. Let's see. Uh, this one is a dwarf avocado hybrid. And right, yeah, this one is uneven too. And if I had set the tripod on the concrete, then you wouldn't be able to see me at all. So I was like, okay, let me come on this side. So it looks like it's starting to bud and get like flowers. The guava is doing good, country. So here's the guava over here. It has a bunch of fruit on it and it's getting more foliage on it, but I think it's just so many guava fruits on here that I may have to pull some off so they can actually grow to size and ripen. So yeah, I a dwarf. Well, you know, all my trees are dwarfs. G Mama, or I'm gonna say majority because the mango is not. Mine is the strawberry guava. Yes. You said nasturtium. You know what? No, I don't have any more nasturtium. I pulled them out. You see the marigolds over there that I have around the chicken house. So I have a bunch of marigolds and I have mint all around them. So mint is supposed to deter pests like mice and rats and stuff. They don't like the smell. So that's why I put it all the way around the chicken house. I always hear people complaining about mice and stuff, and I'm like, look, I ain't about that life. So I put mint out there so I don't have to deal with that. Okay, I'm over on the concrete now, so hopefully it'll stay steady and be my friend for a little bit and not fall over like it did over there on the grass. So, yep, just trying to harvest whatever I can out here. I did get a lot of my bell peppers from out here. So you said the chickens will eat the mice, and you know what? I always see, Shawnee. Um, if I see my chicken eating a mouse, I don't think I'm gonna want any of those eggs or anything. I don't think I'm gonna want nothing. You know, when I think of mice, I think rabies and all kind of nasty stuff. So, because they are just so gross. So, yeah. Look, if I see my chicken eating a mouse, they might get put out. So, we don't want the girls to get put out, y'all. Even the squirrels. I saw my dog, the blind dog at that. It was a squirrel in my yard, and the my dog got after it, and all I saw was my dog with this squirrel in her mouth, and I was thinking, you're gonna have to move. She almost got evicted for eating the squirrel, but she was keeping the squirrel away from the chicken house, so she was doing her job. It's already starting to get super warm out here. I was supposed to be watering. I see a squirrel up there on the wire right now. That was the reason I came out here too, to pull my tomatoes. That super bush tomato, what I learned about that one, like all these cherry tomatoes, no fungus on those cherry tomatoes or anything. But the super bush tomato is very prone to fungus, so you have to be real careful about. You said you saw a video of a lady screaming because a mouse was in the kitchen. Oh yeah, look, I bet not never see no mouse in my house. I might pack up and move. I might pack up and move, Shawnee. Yeah, I don't do the mice. You have a so-called dwarf Cavendish banana, right? That's what I said. This is my dwarf Cavendish. You see that? Not so much, right? So I was at the nursery, and you know I'm addicted to plants and seeds and all that. The funny thing is, I saw, what was it called? A super dwarf banana. I think it was a super dwarf banana, and I end up not getting it because I was like, I have 9 plants over here, so I know when it cools down this time, mice just free fertilizer. I don't even think I want to fertilize my plants with that. Yeah, Oldham's. I can't do the mice. I'm not gonna want to touch them. I don't. Yeah, no, they're not welcome here. They're not welcome. They are not welcome. But I do need to separate those. So I already have some containers back there. Um, your banana's called Truly Tiny. Yeah, I saw yours. Yours is beautiful. Yours is really beautiful. And the super dwarf, I did see those, and I was like, man, these are so pretty. I love the way they grow. They just kind of spread out and they kind of wide. They don't get tall like these. But I am looking forward to seeing some bananas on those. So I'm gonna separate them this fall. I know I said that last year and probably the year before, but or a couple of seasons ago. But I definitely have to because otherwise they're not gonna thrive. And I don't want the mom to die. And the mom is like in the middle. The mom is like the smallest of all these plants because it's in the middle. So I'm gonna leave her in that half whiskey barrel. I'm gonna keep the two largest ones, And then the smaller ones, I'll give them away. So as a matter of fact, I have to ask some of my neighbors if they want some of these trees or plants. Um, and what I learned earlier in the year is that I used to always say banana trees. They're actually not trees, they're banana plants, and it's the largest herb in the world. And I learned that from growing out the box. I just thought it was a banana plant. Didn't know it was an herb. So, banana is the largest herb in the world, you guys. So, I have a bunch of rosemary behind me. As you can see, all of this is rosemary. So, I have been harvesting from that and trying to give some of that stuff away as well. There's a lot going on out here. I have a bunch of ginger that's growing through all these raised beds, containers. I try to keep as much of that going as possible. It's going to be so hot today. I am not looking forward to any of this. So, if this, as soon as I get off of here while I'm watching Jamia's premiere, I'm going to get my watering done. Can't get the watering done while I'm holding the tripod. So, I'll be on here for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my watering done so these plants can make it through this heat today. Yesterday, I gave the chickens cucumber water. They were so happy to get that cucumber water. I had some cucumbers that I had froze. Um, and since I froze the cucumbers, I had them all sliced up, so I just put them in the water. And then it keeps their water cool as well. Hey, Ann's Place, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so very much. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome to the garden family. So, G Mom, it was some clips that I wanted to drop of you as well. So I will drop those later. G Mama will be giving you that knowledge. G Mama grows hard in the garden. So check her out, you guys. Everybody connect with each other. You see that? I got to hold the doggone thing or put my feet on the bottom of the base of this tripod. Jamia, what's going on? I was just saying you getting ready to go live in about 15 minutes. So we're going to do a K raid over to Jamia's live stream. Check her out. She's doing a premiere. She does mukbangs over on her channel, movie reviews. And she just has a nice, jovial spirit about her. Nice, kind individual. You will like her channel. So check her out. She has some mukbangs going. So she's doing the Slay Timber. So she is dropping videos every day. Are you dropping videos every day, right, Jamia? So we're going to check her out. Micro Farmer, yes, you are late, sir, because I'm about to get off here in 15 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and drop that link. So I'm going to drop the link. Um, and I'm getting off here because I want to go support Jamia's premiere. I had a premiere going last night. It was skincare and garden talk. And I get real chatty when I'm sleepy. So, look, my old man, he'll just go to sleep. He's like, look, ma'am, I ain't trying to stay up and listen to all that. I get real chatty like when I'm sleepy, like a little kid almost that's trying to fight sleep. So, yep, I'm just sitting out here. I'm on chill right now. Look, it's daytime. Daytime, I'm like, leave me alone. I wake up super perky in the morning, but when it's hot like this and probably about midday, I'm silent. I don't want to do a whole lot of chatting midday. I start calming down. But yep, I'm just sitting out here right now waiting for Jamia's premiere to start. Hey DJ Is, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for being here. And these beetles out here, oh my goodness, they are driving me crazy. I know I'm gonna have to do the beneficial nematodes because there's been a lot of beetles out here, and I don't want to deal with those grubs through the winter time. Messing up the grass even more than the chickens do. Um, so I'm gonna get some more beneficial nematodes. Hopefully, I'll be able to find them. Hey there, how are you? Oh, there's Jamia. Yay! Jamia's in the building.
Jamie is in the bed right now because she don't feel good. But listen, my premiere is not until 5:30 Eastern. It's later tonight.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was 9 o'clock this morning.
Oh no! Most of the time I
Lord.
do them at 5:30 in the evening.
Oh, Lord. Look, I'm getting your times all wrong, huh?
Listen, it's a lot of them, so I know we got 30 days of videos coming up, and I'm
Well, thank
already
you for
exhausted.
clarifying that.
Can,
Lord, look,
can
don't
I
mind
borrow
me,
18
y'all.
videos, please? I just need 18 more.
Don't mind me, y'all. I gave y'all the wrong time. Jamie had to come in here and set me straight. Look,
I was
she doing the G mama on me. You know,
like,
G mama set you straight.
because I was like, I don't want everybody going over there and it's not ready yet.
Look, look, and I was trying to figure out how to do the redirect. Look, that techie stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh,
look, and I couldn't figure it out. Jordan was trying to tell me how to do it. I'm like, look, I couldn't figure it out. So
yeah.
it wouldn't work. So anyway, I'm glad you clarified that. You will be so it's 2:30 my time, 5:30 your time.
Yes.
And I still have to send you that email, G Mama. I have not sent you that email. I had some questions about some trees I'm growing. So I'll hit you up later. All right,
Yes.
Micro, what's going on?
Hey,
What you over there doing?
looking at my garden and got to feed my chickens, and I got a birthday party to throw
Okay.
today. My dog Minnie, she turns 2 years old today,
Aw.
so I pulled some steak out for her. So we're gonna have a steak party.
That's
Okay.
so nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
she turned.
awesome.
I was just looking,
Okay.
and I'm about to do a G Mama thing, but we talked about molasses, so I'm about to give some of my plants molasses. Listen to G
Mm-hmm.
Mama. Listen to G
Mm-hmm.
Mama. Better
G
work
Mama
out,
got
G
that
Mama.
knowledge for you.
Nah. She gonna owe me some money, God dog. If it don't work, G Mama, I'm gonna
Look,
send
I
you an invoice.
look, I promise you, if G Mama told you, it works. If it don't work, it's because you did it wrong.
Oh, there
That
you go.
part.
Now you want to be a lawyer. Y'all want to be a lawyer now. Y'all want to be her lawyer now.
Look, look, because G Mama told me how to do the peroxide and water. But look, I told y'all in the beginning, your girl don't math, okay? I don't math. I messed up those measurements, burn up the whole plant.
I
Oh
got me
Lord.
some molasses, molasses.
Okay,
Got my little bucket right here. I'm about to put some rainwater in it.
Now
okay.
what's the molasses supposed to do? Because
Let
I
G
missed
Mama
that
tell
lesson.
you. Let G Mama tell you, because I'm
G
suing her.
Mama, G Mama, go on, come on up and tell these folks how to do this molasses.
Molasses.
Cause look, I've been doing the hey Brand. How are
So
you?
I'm gonna
Thank you
feed
for
my
being
plants this
here.
molasses. So
Okay. I just had to fight squash beetles the
Okay,
other
Ann's
evening.
place.
I
Keep
was
it up. Let me
very
go
go
ahead.
upset.
ahead.
I had to
Give me
fight
some
the
rainwater.
squash beetles on my candy roasted squash.
Oh no.
And uh they killed my first yellow squash and I didn't know what to do. So this time I did what they told me to do with the dish soap and a little water in my spray bottle.
Mhm.
So it seems to have curbed them a little bit.
Oh, okay. I don't. You
The
know
thing is
what?
still growing, so we'll see.
Yeah, that vine borer. I still I don't know what to do about that. I remember trying to put DE diatomaceous earth around the base of the plant. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
don't know.
I
I
keep
feel
forgetting to look that up. I need to get some diatomaceous earth
now
stuff too.
the one who has all the knowledge on that is growing out the box.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
you go over to growing out the box, he tells you exactly how to get rid of that vine borer. See, I told y'all I don't math, so I can't follow that because I don't math.
You got a math.
And look, and I'm just gonna mess up the measurements. Oh,
Okay.
the yeast and sugar. So Okay, Shawnee. So I did a teaspoon of yeast, a teaspoon of sugar. It could be, oh Lord, I'm starting to burn up over here. Let me move.
God.
I ain't about that heat. A teaspoon of sugar. It could be any kind of sugar. And 1 cup of water. So you're gonna stir it up, let it get. It's gonna get foamy. You let it sit for like 3 hours, and then you're gonna put it in a bucket of maybe 2.5 gallons of. I am Brand. I will pass it right on over to you, sir. Um, there go Miss G Mama in the
Hey,
building.
hey, what's going on,
No.
y'all?
Hey, G
So,
Mama.
and then after 3 hours, you put in 2.5 gallons of water, stir it up, and you can water your plants with it. And I'm sure the banana may benefit from that as well, Shawnee. I didn't try it on the banana. I probably should, but I haven't. I'm gonna separate them first before I do any of that. But anyway, go ahead, G Mama. Go ahead and kick that knowledge and let them know what that molasses do. And
Blackstrap molasses. Look,
mhm,
you want to make sure that it's unsulfured also. Can you hear me okay?
mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so unsulfured blackstrap molasses. I switched to the powder from what Micro Farmer is using because it's cleaner for me. So yeah, but if you use it when you first start seeing your plants flower and through the flowering stage, it'll help enhance the oils and the flavors of the plant
Gotcha. Okay.
through the soil.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it's
So,
more beneficial than just using that white sugar that Microfarmer was using. That's why
there
I
you go.
recommended
Just
it.
got throw me under, but it's been working for years for me. But I'm gonna go ahead with yours. I'm gonna go with your joint because I got 60 to 70 more days before I harvest. So I want to see, is your story correct?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I got 70 days almost.
All right.
So I'm
Well,
gonna.
I'll be watching because I know what it do.
All right, I understand. I just saying because I don't. I use the organic, but I'm gonna use this because I want to see this stuff take care of myself.
Oh
So I'm gonna go
yeah.
ahead. I'm gonna go
See,
ahead and
now I
pour it.
gotta show y'all my
I
stuff.
got it
Hold
in the
on.
sprout thing. It's already there, and I'm gonna put it right all in here. One
Yep.
plant. Then I'm gonna go to the next plant. I'm gonna put it all in there. Get it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a good $6 worth.
Okay, okay.
So you'll see me and G Mama on people's court. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll be like, don't blame me. He should have
Be
read the
like,
expiration date on that black strap.
Right.
It made sure it
oh,
was
there you
fresh.
go.
G Mama, what's the measurements on that?
For me, I use a 1 tablespoon to a gallon because
Oh,
everything I do is in gallons.
okay, I'll remember that.
I'm
Hmm
gonna put some on some other stuff. I got a little bit left. You know what? I'm gonna put it all on here.
And it's
Okay.
also good for the soil because it feeds the beneficial microbes that are down there.
Okay.
And it deters bugs because it builds up the strength of the plant.
Nice. Okay.
And I
So
use
I'm
a
sure
six
to get
quart.
some.
So if anybody want to know, I took a full jar with a 6 quart fill up with rainwater.
Okay.
Hmm
Ugh, there go those beetles. They driving me crazy out
Oh,
So
look at you, Mika.
I know. I was gonna go out, and it's like a sun shower right
there.
now.
Ooh.
Yep, that's
But
it.
there's
Ooh, look at them babies. Go on and
look
show
at
us
my
that garden, girl.
babies,
Look,
and
don't
then
be
my
look, don't be
tomatoes
showing
over
us from
here.
the window.
I know it's raining. Hold on. Let me see. I think it stopped. Hold on. It's kind of like sprinkly out here, but my
Ooh.
I moved my tomato to the shade because it was getting a little too hot for it. So that's my tomato plant that I hope will do something. And okay, I'm getting wet. This one right here is my um what is it called? Kohlrabi. I thought the
Okay.
kohlrabi had died, but as you can see, homeboy is parking up under here. This
Okay.
This right
Ooh,
here, all of this right here is my lady cream peas,
that's pretty.
and
Mhm.
then the
Nice.
purple whole pink, I what do you call it, peas. Then my collard greens, and I think that's basil over there. I forgot what I dropped. My collard greens are trying to rebound under there, but it's a sun shower. I got one little baby. I left my watermelon root in here just in case it decides to do something. My green onion still in there. All of that is my squash, what's left of it, but I gotta cut that off. The beetles were going crazy the other night. This is lime basil. This right here is my stemless okra, and then that's regular okra over
Okay.
here. This is my potato bag, which I feel like I need to harvest. I don't know. I got one little jalapeno under there. Y'all see the little baby? And then I got cucumber over here. This is my cucumber, and I think I dropped some basil down there too. The purple basil, which you can see is kind of purple. I don't know if you can see it, but I think I'm gonna get some okras right here.
I'm just trying to figure out where you
Looking
at with all
good.
that sun. You said it was raining, but it's sunny where you at.
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Oh.
That's what I was
Alright.
thinking.
Are these about to be okra right here
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
and right there? I'm so
Hmm.
excited! Oh, I'm so excited! So I just ordered some more neem oil so I can keep the bugs at bay. But that's my little garden, y'all inspired.
You doing good. And you guys, this is her first garden, you guys.
Ever,
Cool.
That's what's
Nice.
up. Looking
ever,
good.
Nice.
ever,
First
ever,
time
ever.
gardener. Yep.
Yes.
You are doing an awesome
G
job.
Mama started something up, y'all. I put that molasses down. She started
All
something
it.
up. I put that molasses out there, and now all the bees is over there.
Oh Lord.
They smell that sweetness.
Ooh. But y'all, yeah, y'all have really got me going on this garden journey. I'm actually gonna drop um some what do y'all call it? Brassicas, my
Mhm.
greens. I got some
Hmm.
kale and some other. I got a bunch of seeds, y'all, like a lot. So I'm gonna put that in my little egg carton and get that going, and then I'll drop them in the bags once I see some little sprouts. But yeah, y'all inspired this. I appreciate it.
That's what's up.
Okay. Nice, nice.
I'm
That's
very excited.
awesome. It's looking good over there.
Yes, it
Thank
is.
you.
Nice and green. Hey, GT.
That doggone sun shower is something else, boy.
Mm-hmm. Look,
And
you see, I'm trying to move my butt right on up out of this sun.
That's what
it's
I'm
like
saying. You on the
it's
West
hot
Coast.
though.
You on the West Coast, so y'all got sun, but it ain't that much sun over here. You see my backyard, there's no sun really.
It's
Yeah,
burning up over
It's
here.
sunny today, but tonight it's gonna be cool.
I
It's been
wish.
doing
Oh
that
my
for the
god.
past couple of days.
They
Mm-hmm.
claim the sun rises on the east, but y'all got more sun than me because it's nothing.
And I'm in the east. So I don't know. I listen. I'm in Florida. It's hot. I done worked up a little sweat out there
Mm-hmm.
just in there a few little
Look, I
minutes.
feel you.
But
It's already
I'm
almost
really
80
super
degrees here.
fascinated by all of this. Oh my gosh. I'm
Hmm.
Doing
so
good.
fascinated.
Look at the sun. The sun's above me right there. It's cloudy. There's a cloud in the way of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And it's definitely sunny and it's yeah. Rain
But I like
clouds.
this. My Carolina
Mhm.
Reapers are turning, they turn their
Oh,
colors.
wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As the Carolina Reapers started to turn colors, and then the yellow, I always say it, but I messed it up. The name of this Jamaican yelling yellow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So it's not that I'm being
It's
racist. That's what it's called. It's called Jamaican yelling yellow hot pepper.
Oh
That
wow,
just sounds extremely painful.
that part.
Right? Look,
So
it
that's what it
said
looks like
yellow.
when it's ripe. It
Oh,
turns
it's
yellow.
pretty though.
Mm-hmm.
It's green and then it turns yellow when it's ripened. So
Oh wow.
and the ghost, these are the Carolina Reapers that I got from Ohio. I mean Indiana. So
Mm.
these are the Carolina Reapers. I'm gonna save some seeds, but they're starting to turn their little colors. I like it when they turn bright red. They go the hibiscus
Oh, that's pretty.
That's
It's
real
so
pretty.
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
and jalapenos. I just pulled a whole bunch of them out. And then here goes some more peppers, ghost peppers and stuff over here on this side.
Do
Mm.
you eat all those peppers?
No, I make a rub for my clients. I make a seasonal rub like for Thanksgiving, Christmas when they want to make their hot wings and turkeys. And Reaper here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I dehydrate all these. I dehydrate all these little Thai chilies,
Mhm.
and then I have the assorted ones here. They turn this color here like this. They're a little bigger than the smaller one. You
Mm.
just dehydrate all of that and grind it all up. And then my bell peppers came in late.
Mm.
Finally came in. Bell peppers came in super late.
I'm still waiting to see a bell pepper.
Yeah, they came in here late. So let me see. Oh, here go K Renee's favorite right here. K
Okay,
Renee,
Cayenne.
cayenne.
yeah, some type of something. She had a bunch of them. K
Yeah,
Renee had a
mine
bunch
was
of them.
huge. It was crazy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah, I
these are the
pulled
other
my
hot. These are
plants.
the Caribbean red hots. They're red. They're called the Caribbean red, something like that. They're like a jalapeno.
Okay.
Let me say exactly the name of them. They called hot pepper Caribbean red.
Okay.
And oh, I forgot I had these out here. Let me go get them. And these here are Bulgarian hot peppers. Bulgarian hot peppers. They call the carrots. I'm gonna keep the
Hmm.
seeds. It didn't do well this year. I'm gonna keep the seeds from those. Get no, my eggplant is not eggplant like they supposed, but the flowers are here. Collard greens ain't collard greens like they supposed to. Grass outran them.
Really?
Yeah, the grass outran the collard greens. And then here
Mm.
go my sage and my elderberry. My figs did excellent. Not giving me fruit, but they did a growing for next year. So I'm assuming next year I should get a good harvest. Because
Mm-hmm.
this year looked like there was a growth year, like just to grow.
Mhm.
That's it. And I believe this is my goji berry. Did some type of flowering, but then it said good night. I don't know what happened. Some
Yeah,
purple
yours
and
look
some.
like it's doing good.
Well, it looked like we're doing good. It's a different story. And yeah, the figs all did great. Now the only thing that's funny with the figs, y'all, for all you fig growers, how could you tell the difference on a fig? Because they all look alike. If you didn't know, it's just to me the Black Mission fig looks more of a bush, and then the Chicago Hardy spreads out wide. That's the only way
It's
to tell the.
in the it's all in how you're pruning your fig tree as far as the shape, because I like for mine to be more of a bush. So I let it do the sucker thing. But a lot of people will cut off the branches so it'll form a tree. So that's how you get the shape of a tree.
Because see this one here, Chicago Hardy, right? Side is wide. It went side, so it's wide,
Yeah, it's gonna grow
right?
like that. It's just your preference. If you want them to grow into a bush, then you leave all that stuff down there. But if you want it to grow into a tree, then you got to shape it to a tree.
Now, this is my Black Mission fig. It's doing exactly what I wanted a tree to do. This is the Black Mission. I without pruning. I mean, this is the second year with me.
Right.
but it's growing upwards. It's not growing outwards and down. This one is the turkey fig. So, and then that's another Chicago hardy. So Chicago hardies tend to spread out. Turkey figs tend to be more bushy, spread out by itself. And the Black Mission, to me, seems to, well, this one seemed to do what I wanted to do without doing anything to it, manipulating it.
Right.
But just telling about a leaf, can you tell the difference between the leaf? Like this
Yeah, if
leaf,
you have to look at the leaves. Some of them are round, some of them are pointy. Yep.
okay. I was like, how can you tell really what fig you got? And unless you're an
Then as
expert at
far
it.
as the flavor, I think the darker ones are more like a berry, where the lighter ones are more like a sweet, like jelly.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. That's it. I don't.
Or
That's my.
honey, I should say. Honey sweet for the lighter ones and fruit sweet for the darker ones.
My child, I told her to throw this piece of cake out. Look
No
at she
worries.
left the cake and full of ants. Man,
Mm,
ants are fine sweetness. They must have a troop out here.
yes,
She
they
just dropped
do.
this early this morning. So
They
let
go
me go.
tell their friends, and then
I'm
they
gonna
go
just put it right
tell
there. I'm gonna
their
put it right there.
friends.
So, are they here? Let me go ahead and move them over because it looks like they're going back and forth. Let me put it close to the house. They get something to eat. Ants are beneficial to your garden too, y'all. Don't think ants is your enemy. Ants keep the ground aerated. So they're not always your enemy. Ants are not always your enemies, y'all. There's benefits of having ants in your garden and your soil. Let G Mama tell you about it.
You don't want me to tell them about it because I don't have ants. I eradicate them.
Oh Lord.
I don't use ants in mine because I grow in pot in
Oh,
containers.
okay. See, you can't ask them for everything.
That part.
But the ants do have benefits in your garden. Not all ants, but most ants that's in your garden is a benefit to it. Maybe somebody hear this conversation and elaborate on ants in your garden.
Well, I know they do keep the soil loose. I just can't stand them. Hi, Miss Destiny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything that God done put on this earth is for a reason. It has
Right.
its purpose. There's nothing on this planet that don't have a purpose. It has a purpose.
I use
Now,
an ant hill to tell me when it's gonna rain, but that's about the size of
because
it.
I'm gonna tell you what I really think what happened to your watermelon that you did not hand pot. I think an ant went in there.
Wait, what happened? You still on that hand pollination
You
of the
got dog
watermelon?
right. I'm still on it. I'm still on with them seeds. I want them seeds.
What's your theory?
An ant was in your garden, in your house,
Yes, yes, it was. I
and he
had ants in
pollinated.
there, so
Yeah, he
I ain't even
pollinated your watermelon.
can't deny that. I can't control them.
All right,
But
so
what
that's
I
how
did
that
not do
watermelon
was
got.
hand pollinate. That's what I did not do.
Yeah, I knew somebody was helping you out.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want to be
You're a
ghetto
mess.
and say I ain't want to say one of the cucarachas, but I say
Oh
an
hell, excuse me.
ant.
You gonna make me come out of myself around here. You better cut
Said
it
don't
out.
said don't even try it.
It's bad enough I was discovering ants. Like, wait, how is they inside of
Right.
my grow tent? I don't
Yeah,
understand. But yeah,
yeah, you gotta be careful what you say around people. They get offended.
I don't care how offended they get. I just know what I know.
I wasn't offended. I just wanted one of them seedless, self-pollinated watermelon seeds you had over there. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna put the bag out. I'm black. I'm gonna put the bag out now. I'm a bag.
Look, G Mama will set you straight. Don't get her started up on here.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I grew two kinds of watermelon that season, and I got my seeds mixed up, but I'm still growing them.
Yeah, that's a garden too. That's a gardener too. Like I just heard Jamira say that. Like she don't know what she planted. That's a lot of us, even professional gardeners. We'll fool around, put some seeds, and forget what we forgot to mark them or
Yep.
write down what it is. So
Oh,
I
that's
do that every year. Every year I
all the
say I'm going to
time.
do better, and it doesn't get no better. I still do
Yeah, and all my lettuce and greens and kales, everything is green. So that's what it is. These are my greens.
it.
I ain't got no dwarf Siberian kale and Georgia collards and black seeded cinnamon. Yeah, all of that's greens.
It's just greens. That's
Look,
it.
those are the only ones I recognize most of the time. If I just put them out, I have a hard time labeling things.
Right, right. I'm getting better
Label,
though,
I
because I
forget.
am getting new labels. So yeah.
Yep,
I
I
just don't.
forget.
I think I'm not getting better in label. I'm just getting better in identifying.
Yeah, that too.
Like, okay, I'm getting better by force of habit right now. I'm getting good by just looking at them now. I'm like almost getting an expert of just looking at a pepper plant and tell you what pepper that is,
Mm.
just off the leaf without the AI thing.
Oh, well, that's what's up. Because I just look at it and be like, yep, that's a pepper plant.
Said, I'll know when it look. I'll know when it produce, huh?
That part. Yep, that's a tomato plant.
She was
All
like,
right,
I just
folks. Look, I've been
Yep,
on here
that's a
for over
fig
an
tree.
hour, so I'm gonna get my tail off of here. I've been on
all
here for
right.
over an hour, and
Oh,
it's gonna be over 100 today, and I ain't about it. I'm going
You
back
a
in the house.
I
California
got
girl.
some
You act
more
like
plant
you.
partying to
It
do.
kills me. It just kills me how people who lived there over 30 years and still complain about the heat and cold. It's like me complaining about it's cold out here. It's going to get cold in
Listen,
Connecticut.
it don't matter. I'm still not about that heat. I don't care how long I've been here.
Right.
You need to move over here to the. You need to come over here to
Anyway,
the
you guys,
bipolar weather.
I appreciate
All right, Kay. Thanks for letting me come
I
up.
appreciate
Oh,
you
G
guys all
Mama.
being here.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you for,
hit you up later.
of
All
course,
right.
thank you for coming up, G Mama. I appreciate you for giving that knowledge. Thank you, Micro, for coming
Yep.
up. I appreciate you, Jamie. Thank you. Check out her
Yep.
premiere. It's 2:30 my time, 5:30 p.m. her time. She's gonna have a premiere. She does mukbangs over there, so make sure to check her out. Shawnee, are you going live this morning?
Is she?
I don't know. I'm asking her. Hey, Nikki, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. But
Well, I'm gonna get
anyway,
off this joint with y'all
if
because I got chickens to feed and I got a birthday party to deal with. Because me and the wife and the girls this morning was debating on whose birthday was what birthday, and come to find out we both was wrong. It's today's her birthday. I had to call Nikki. I had to
oh
text
Lord.
Nikki. And
Okay, so yes.
Minnie birthday is today, not yesterday or tomorrow. It's today.
Well,
Yeah,
So
Shawnee says she is going live. So
when? What time? What time?
she's 1 Eastern.
She's going one Eastern. Good. I could run. I could do my errands and I could be back. All right. Cool. Cool.
all
Okay.
right.
So
All
I
right.
will see you guys
All
on
right, y'all.
I
On Shawnee at
appreciate you.
1 o'clock.
Thank you so much. Bye everyone.